Today on this James the Bike Guy, we're looking at something really neat here. This is called the Specialized Sirrus X. This is a carbon fiber specialized Sirrus hybrid or fitness bike. And this one is set up really neat compared to the others with some large 700 by 38C tires. So let's go ahead and take a look at this carbon fiber Sirrus X, go over some of the differences between this and normal Sirruses, and then of course we'll find out what it weighs. So taking a look at this bike, this is the carbon fiber version of the Sirrus frame, and that means that the carbon fiber on this bike is what they call 9R carbon fiber. So 9R carbon fiber is mid-level carbon, and it's also going to include what they call a future shock. So what the future shock is in the front of the bike here. The handlebar is actually suspended on a small shock, and what that allows is the handlebar to compress and actually have movement up and down in the front end to help smooth out some of the ride. The other neat thing about this Sirrus X is that it's going to be set up and running some super wide 38C Tracer Pro tires. So this is a awesome tire. It uses what they call Gription compound and is tubeless ready. And these tires are perfect for this bike to be able to go on some gravel trails as well as rip down the street. Now, the fork on the bike is set up with a through axle. So this is a 12 by 100 front through axle. And then the frame on the bike is running a 12 by 142. So standard mountain bike spacing on this. And that's what's allowing for these really nice, durable Centerlock hubs to be installed onto this bike. Now, one thing that I definitely love about this bike is the drivetrain. So this is running a Sram NX 1x11 drivetrain with a single ring up front. So it's actually running a 42 tooth chainring on the front, and this is a forged aluminum crank arm, and then it runs to an 1142 11 speed cassette on the rear using the Sram NX 11. That's going to allow for a really clean cockpit on this bike. You can actually see it's nice and open and very clean, and it's running Shimano's MT201 hydraulic disc brakes. So these disc brakes are flat mount compatible because this frame is flat mount, and it's running resin brake pads with 160 millimeter front and rear Shimano Centerlock Rotors. As far as the cockpit's concerned, you have a specialized Canopy saddle and then a specialized branded handlebar and stem. One of the things I do like about this bike, of course, is some of the reflectivity, and what that means is all your branding that's kind of on the side of the bike, all of that stuff at night, if you had headlights going up against it, would show up because it's reflective. So really what makes this bike different than a traditional Sirrus is your Sirrus here is running these awesome 38C tires, which give a lot more volume and more capability to go off trail. You also have the integrated future shock like they do on the Roubaix and the Diverge, and that's really going to allow this bike to do an awesome job of being an all-round bicycle. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what it weighs. So the Sirrus X Carbon comes in and weighs 22 pounds or 9.9 kilos. So thanks for watching this video on the Specialized Sirrus X Carbon Fitness Bike. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below what you think about this bike. And as always, click the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this into the future, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.